All right. Hello. I am going to go ahead and get started. I'm gonna try and make a few videos back to back. I got them all written and planned out here in this handy dandy notebook, right? So we're starting off with Sun aspecting Mercury in the natal chart. So the Sun and Mercury will only conjunct and semisextile in a natal chart. They'll never be in a disharmonious aspect to one another. So you'll never see a Sun and Mercury square or opposition. You won't even see them trine because Sun and Mercury are never more than 28 degrees apart. Mercury is always going to be in the sign before somebody's sun sign, the same sign as their sun sign, or the sign after. So let's get right into it. What is the sun? The sun represents a person's persona in the natal chart. It represents their spirit, their life force energy, their stage presence. It represents their light, and it represents overall like positive energy. The sun brings positive energy. Sometimes too much sun can, burn you out, maybe drain your energy and make you not feel so good. But overall, the sun's placement is very positive. This is how you present yourself to the world. It also rules the heart and the spine, right? If we're talking about the physical body. Moving into Mercury and talking about the physical body, we're talking about hand-eye coordination and the nerves. Mercury rules over communication, how we give and receive communication. This is our intellect, so our ability to understand the information that's given to us. And Mercury also rules our awareness, our conscious awareness. The Sun and Mercury definitely play a part in ruling our conscious awareness. How we go out into the world, the actions that we take would be the Sun. Mercury would be how we kind of deduce in our minds which actions to take, right? So when Sun and Mercury meets in somebody's natal chart, this is going to bring a harmonious aspect. It'll make the person very quick-witted. They will have a sharp tongue and a strong verbal presence. This means that, say if you're in a room full of people, when this person with Sun conjunct Mercury or Sun semisextile Mercury starts to speak, you'll notice their voice. You might even turn your head to look just to see who's talking because something about their voice is strong, powerful. It makes it alluring, and you just want to feel connected to whatever vibration is coming out of their mouth. Sun aspecting Mercury in the natal chart gives somebody a strong mind. The sun brings health and vitality to the mind. So this gives somebody a very fresh, childlike perspective because Sun rules over Leo and leisure activity, childlike affairs. So this is very playful energy. This person likes to have fun with their speech. They may use a lot of slang or just creative language and syntax to help capture a moment and really tell a cultivating story. This person is not easily influenced. Again, they have a very strong mind. So they're not gonna really take to the opinions of others. They might hear it and internalize it to a certain degree, but it's easy for them to discard. It's not something that's going to stop them from moving forward in life. They have a very strong mind. They're unwavering. This person is able to quickly receive information and act on it because the sun is the actions that we take in our lives. So this person quickly is receiving information and acting on it. They know just what to do, just when to do it. This can make a person very intuitive, and you know just what to say to make a person think or to make a person feel good because the sun overall makes us feel extremely good. So sun aspecting Mercury in the natal chart makes somebody maybe an actor or like a keynote speaker, somebody who is a motivational speaker. You make other people feel good with the words that you say. This can make a person an extremely great salesperson as well. Don't get me wrong. So just because there's no disharmonious aspects between these two planets in the natal chart, it doesn't mean that we won't experience disharmony depending on what signs or the houses that Sun and Mercury are placed in your chart. So this can be somebody who's an overthinker because, again, Sun can start to burn out the energy of Mercury. It might bring too much health or vitality, too much power, too much life force to the mind, making a person an overthinker. And some other ways that this can play out depending on the sign that Sun and Mercury are in your chart. This can make someone have very inappropriate speech patterns. So you might be, say if you have Sun and Mercury in Aries, depending on where it's at in your chart, you might just be the type of person who says just anything you feel whenever you want to. So this can make you like a total asshole or make you have terrible speech patterns. Sometimes when people come around, they might be reluctant to talk to you or ask you for advice because you're so harsh and straightforward. You bring that sun energy, that, I guess, like the brightness, you illuminate the mind. So sometimes that can be too much for some people. Yeah, you can burn others out with what you say. You can feel as though what you have to say in the moment is of the utmost important. Remember I guess, disharmonious or the negative attributes of the Sun in Leo would be somebody who's very rude, prideful, and egotistical. So you want to make sure that with you having Sun and Mercury closely aspected in your chart, that you're not displaying these negative attributes of the Sun, and you're kind with your speech and you bring more positivity and life force with the things that you say instead of burning others out. So check out the other two videos that I am about to do right now.